Okay, 5th of August 2025, 2:19 p.m. This is a local mobile network operator test of the UK Emergency Alert Service. Just in case we want to stuff some more COVID garbage down your throats and try and control you even more. You do not need to take any action. Thank you. Thank you for telling me I don't need to take any action because I was ready and raring to do whatever it was that you commanded me to do. If you want to stop receiving these alerts, visit blah-de-blah-de-blah and find out how to opt out. Most likely, stuffing more of my personal information into a database. I don't need national alerts creeping through my phone. Okay? What? Our situation has become a disastrous mess in this country, in this world, dare I say it. Okay? The erosion of people's privacy and the intrusion of the state and of private organizations into your business is crazy. This is just to keep people upset and stressed. That's all it is. This isn't even on one of those smartphones, which I never use a smartphone because they're not smart. All they are is a way of trying to control people. It's all they are. It's disgusting. All these alerts are just to try to keep people on edge. Oh, and especially it works on women. Oh, yes, we all must be on alert. That's how women respond to this stuff. Men are like, get out of my face. This is the whole reason, one of the reasons why feminism was employed. Terrorizing and terrifying women so that they go, oh, safety, safety, is very easy. Because women are programmed to preserve life. Men are ambivalent about it. They are programmed to take life if necessary and even to lose their lives if necessary. Women are the opposite. I don't give a damn about individual independent cases. I'm speaking very broadly, and that's that. I am annoyed at this kind of stuff. I was annoyed when it first started happening, and I'll take it further. I was annoyed when CCTV spread throughout the land. And it was always, oh, this is for your safety and security. It's never for your safety and security. It's for controlling you. If you think it's for your safety and security, try to get hold of any video that's ever been taken of you in a public place or in a private establishment. They will stonewall you. It's never about your safety and security at all. Okay? And another thing nowadays, when you've got these bot checks, when you go into a website, and usually it just turns me off the website and I just leave and find another way. And nowadays, I saw one the other day, this company saying about their bot checking. Oh, we are focused on your safety, or focused on safety and security. No, they're not. They're focused upon people trying to run automated hits of whatever on their website. It's nothing. Masking it with safety and security. Ooh. This whole rot has to be gotten rid of from our society. It's disgusting what's happening. It's absolutely putrid. You know, I was having a chat with a friend of mine the other day, and we came onto the topic of females serving in the military. Well, I disagree with it, and especially in a combat unit. And my friend, who is younger than me, who grew up in the generation that's been worst affected by all this nonsense, was like, yeah, me too. But maybe they could have their own units. And I was just thinking, this guy can't even see, intelligent as he is, the effect of having a unit of females, or any component of females, on the front line of a war situation. And the absolute devastation that would cause to the morale of the male troops, even if they were effective, which they wouldn't be because they're just simply not strong and strong and hard as men. And if they were captured, the vulnerability would be outrageous. getting youngsters to actually use their brains and think about this stuff, in 2 minutes they're like, oh yeah, I see it. But they've been raised with this nonsensical garbage. It's a big joke. The whole of society's become this big joke, and I know who's pulling the strings, and they're sitting there laughing at us. They are sitting there laughing at us. But they won't be laughing for very long, because more and more people are getting to their wits' end with this nonsense. And here's the reason that these guys won't be laughing. Because the guys who are doing it can't create anything. They can only ever exploit. They're not creative. It's not in their nature to be creative. They are exploiters only. And the people who actually do produce things in this world, the ordinary folk, are getting to the point where they realize that they are being hoodwinked. And the problem is that these exploiting types can't go anywhere. They've got no other cards to play. They can't retreat from what they're doing, so they're screwed. Every single day, I come across more and more people who used to err on the side of liberal, and now they're just like, nope, I'm done with it. More and more and more this is happening. And like I say, the first thing that made me want to record this video was this national alert thing, yeah? It's just a psychological ploy to try to keep people on edge. Oh yes, we must be careful. Like the alerts that you hear at the train station every single day of your life if you use the train. If you see anything that seems, and it's always in a female voice to try and make women think, oh yes, this is directed at us. We have to be on alert. If you see anything that doesn't look right, what does that mean? That doesn't look right? What, that doesn't conform? The last instance we had of anything at all on a train was 2007. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Okay, 18 years ago. Alright, 18 years ago. We don't need these everyday nonsensical agitation mechanisms. But that's all they're there for. Keep people on edge. Keep people on edge. Keep them afraid. Make them think that there's always something to be afraid of. Everyone's tired of it. Everyone's tired of it. They see through it. So, the people who are doing this, I know who's organised and orchestrated the whole of this nonsense, and they will eventually, in fact, in pretty short order, they will be exposed openly. People will stop being afraid of saying certain things, and they'll just say it. And these guys will be in big trouble. And they will have thought of this eventuality, and they are probably trying to set up a situation, some sort of false emergency, to try and exert control over everyone again. And I've got a feeling that they won't succeed. I'm tired of this. It's all been a fraud, especially for the last 25 years. The last 25 years has been a 100% fraud. And all the youngsters now who've grown up in it, even they are saying, no, this is nonsense. So it hasn't worked on them, guys. You've got a tiny fringe population of die-hard weirdos, right, whom it may have worked on. You've got some people who kind of, they have purple hair, but they're just doing it because they think it looks cool. And those people will go either way. And you've got the rest, which is the vast majority who don't buy it. And they're getting more and more and more upset and angry. And if you ask anyone in this country, do they believe in the leadership of this country, the answer will be no. And that's everybody. So, that's the lie of the land. That's what our country has become. But the thing is about the English people, or the British, we're a smart bunch. We are perceived to be the leaders of this world. The Americans are very strong, but they don't have a history of leadership. The British do. and we're very strong, and we're very intelligent, and we are leaders. And we won't let this go on for much longer. Right now, people are looking around themselves saying, who's in charge? And when British people do that, it's not long before we make the changes necessary. This is just the truth. Simply the truth. And those who have tried to worm their way into control of our society are not going to be in that position for very long. But the British people need to start thinking seriously about what we want our country to be and what we want the world to be. Because this sneaking behind closed doors, secret meetings, secret societies nonsense has to stop. You know, the funny thing is that these people who are doing these secret sort of things, they have such organisations, they've put together such organisations as called the Open Society Foundation and things like that. Open, and it's the exact opposite, which is how they work. They label something as the exact opposite of what it actually is. If you know what you're looking for, you can see it. It's very clear, very easy to see. But what we are lacking now in this country, and to solve this problem, is planning and leadership. That's all we need. Then we can fix it. I love this country. It's a very strong country, but at the moment, it's not doing what it ought to do, or ought to be doing. And we've got these silly national alerts things to try and terrify people. What a joke. Anyway, that's that.